Welcome back to my channel. So today we are playing a game called Alter Ego. As you guys see down there, that is the title. Self-discovery clicker game. They are just like any other normal clicker game, but in this clicker game, you can discover things about yourself. Yeah, just like this. This like a book and stuff that you can read. The first book that I got, well, if you guys just go and check this game out. Like I'm gonna show you guys a bit of the book. No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. The Fallen Buffoon, a novella by Osamu Dazai featuring a guilt-ridden and self-conscious protagonist eventually lead to ruin by his affliction. A month after its completion, Dazai commits suicide, drowning himself in the Tamagawa aqueduct. I don't know what is that place? Is it real or not? I don't know. The first chapter, mine has been. Oh yeah, so that is the year of its got produced. It got published by Shichi Shinshosha Publishing Corporation. Mine has been a life. Mine has been a life of such shame. Mine has been a life of such shame. I can't even guess myself what it must be like to live the life of a human being. It wasn't until I was quite big that I even saw my first train. Then the second chapter, society. Don't you mean yourself? Society. Don't you mean yourself? Come to the tip of my tongue, but I held the words back. Reluctant to anger him, society won't stand for it. It's not society, you are the one who won't stand for it, right? If you do such a thing, society will make you suffer for it. If it's not society, it's you, isn't it? Yeah, that is No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai, and then we got Damien Herman Hess, To Break One Shell. Like, it got also by Shinshosha Publishing. I always been a seeker for determined and slavery. You guys can pause it to read it and stuff. Then we're gonna read The Moon Over the Mountain by Atsushi Nakajima. Yeah, this is also by the same company. That's how it is. Just gonna collect it. And this is, I forget, her name is Yes. I don't know what that means. And we're gonna check out the record. This is the book read and stuff. Like, you guys can check this. And there's the test taken. The first test that I take, it say that I am a maniac defense, anxiety turned aggressive. That is my defense mechanism. It's like, if I got anxiety, then I'm gonna turn into an aggressive person. Yeah, that's real. Like, I become aggressive when I got anxiety. That's happened once in my school. Old story. You take an aggressive, dominant stance in order to hide your own weakness. You would seem you prefer to devalue your opponent with dominance, scorn, and a superiority complex as your weapon. You can just use anxiety as your excuse to do whatever you want. You know, kind of related. It might also be said that the change between your maniac state when around others and your depression in private are in drastic juxtaposition. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna check it out later. This is alter view. I alter the view and stuff. So, like, got comparative. I'm more accomplished. I'm not. There's no point if I'm not number one. No, it's not really me, but kind of. Sometimes I'm this one is real. I'm different, not like the rest. Yeah, I always think I'm different, not like the rest. All the words a stage. Kind of, cannot. Maybe, I don't know. This is the now we go back to ES. This is like the first one. It was a dream, a breath whispering like force on sea. Watch a video to start. Finish to start the scenario over again. Reconsider. This, number 2, the nameless place, existence. Okay, let's go check it out. I see you have been collecting ego, just like you were told. How earnest you are, quite like it. I suppose you have earned your reward. You are curious as to where we are, aren't you? Kind of. We are, how do I put this? This place is closed off from the outside world. It doesn't need a name. To me, that's all there is to it. Still, I'm curious. How do you perceive this place? A place to question who I'm always been. A place to gain control over myself. A place to discover who I am. This, if me, like, all of this is like me, where I gain control over myself. I discover who the flip I am, and I question who I have always been. So, like the first question, if I got into the place, how do I perceive this place? A place for me to discover who the for me to discover who the flip I am. You aren't wrong. There are no secret here. The identity of this place is a little importance. You are here now. Whether you will it or not, something lies up ahead. Perhaps that is exactly why you seek reason. You and I, both. Come back when you have saved up more ego. Is that really it? Oh, that's not test. So the first one is test. Oh, this one is test. Oh, we can get it. Let's read it. There are all sort of book here. There even one that ends differently every time you read it. It's a picture book. Here, I will show you. Your interpretation of the story is very much of interest me. The characters are composed of a prince, a king, and a maid. Okay, so we got 3 characters: a king, a prince, and a maid. Your interpretation will decide what kind of story this is. So I will ask you a few questions, alright? Choose the closest answer to your take on it. Now let me hear your story. Crying because the king got mad at him. Prince crying because of something the maid said to him. Rubbing his eyes because he just woke up. It's not really like in the bed. And like it's not like the king is mad at him. The king is just like, what happened? And the maid is just like looking at him. I think he just woke up, like questioning what the flip is happening here. How does the king feel about this? He's angry over what going on between the prince and the maid. He's contemplating how best discipline. He's panicking over the gap between ideals and reality. Yeah, he might look like he's panicking. What happened? Why is the maid hiding? To escape the prince of his observation, to watch over the prince's shadow, to gloat over the royal past distress. What is gloat? Gloat over past distress. I think the maid trying to gloat How does the story end? The king regains his control, the prince recover of his own accords. Recover of his own accords. The king regains his control. Having regained his control, everything goes the king's way. Whoa. So that's how your story goes. There are some truths of reality one can find only in fiction. Next time, I want you to let me interpret your story. Okay? What is it? What's about me? Please analyze it. Okay, finish analyze. Your hidden motive is natural intellectualization, selfish conformity. You are awfully conscious of what your parent or superior think, or society at large, for that matter. It's almost as if you yearn to be dominated by others. Yet at the same time, you long to make big decisions under your own power. My, what a dilemma you have on your hand. Yeah, I always have like that dilemma. Like sometimes I want to be on top, I want to control everything, but like I do. But most of the time, well, all the time, I don't want to be on top. I don't want to control everything because I don't really want like what should I say, responsibility, because I'm not really someone who's responsible. I don't want to let other people down just because they're giving me responsibilities, because knowing me, I'm just a freaking dum-dum who doesn't know what am I doing. I get the feeling that your life will get easier if you can learn to lower your standard to an extent. I think I did lower my life enough. Should I lower it again? I doesn't know. Okay, I just gonna accept this outcome. See if something changes in your worldview, the ending will change. That goes for this place too, not just the story. The future will be decided by your interpretation, by your will. So hurry back when you have more ego. I have got more ego. Consider no. Let's go to record and yeah. Many defense, self-conformity. Let's go to here and like. Now let's just get that, because we got some more ego to defend. Monorack of Stone, antagonist Servillian. Yeah, the nameless place, antagonist Servillian. Let's read it. That facade is getting full of themselves. Oh, when did you wander in? I didn't see you. Actually, you must have run into them on the way. The self-proclaimed monarch, the facade, the rat. The facade live to plague me. Fall not to impose, confront to the standard. Over and over they whisper at me. What need is there for social structure here? What's your take on it? Rules are absolute. It's best to live by impulse. It depends on the time and the place. To me, it depends on the time and the place. Such an ambiguous answer, but it beats that facades any day. You see, the facade is my adversary. They would control me like judge and jury. Listen, you hear it, don't you? Their voice. Damn you, hush, you damnable facade. I'm not mistake. I'm not a failure. Forgive me, I can't focus on a conversation right now. If you don't mind, come back again later. I'll see you when you have more ego saved up. And that is it. Okay, like I guess we are out of ego. Color pose between sanity and madness. How long have I been? I doesn't know how long have I been, like checking on this. We just upgrade this to the max. New page. The film further into no longer human. We are at 125. Let's reach this to. Okay, I guess we are done. Read over 200 pages. Receive. Got him. Close. What is this? Oh, there's I can check my shot. Credit. Alter Ego. Created by Caramel Column Inc. Game design Maki Ono. Program Mayu Nakino. Graphic design Prince of Curry Ryu Shirakawa. Web design Miho Ijuin Sayaka Mishima. Character design Kai Ito. Sound Amiko. How to play? Just basic. You tap the whisper, then read books, face ES, then face yourself, learn your true nature by taking personality tests. So yeah, some easy stuff. I doesn't know how long has it been. You know what, let's lick Damien Herman's hits. No. To Break One Shell, a novel by Herman Hesse, in which protagonist Emil Sinclair, motivated by his mysterious friend Max, Damien, and his mother engaged in self-discovery. This novel's theme for Hesse's introduction to the philosophy of Carl Jung. I've always been a seeker. I cannot call myself a scholar. I've always been, and still am, a seeker. But I no longer do my seeking among the stars or in books. I am beginning to hear the lesson which whisper in my blood. For determined and slavery. Inconceivable, I walk across the empty square with my hand in my pocket. For determined and slavery, I had reached the point in my thoughts when a deep, cheerful voice hailed me. I was startled and began to run. Someone was pursuing me. A hand fell gentle on my shoulder from behind. It was Max Damien. That is Damien. Get that. Oh yeah, let's read chapter 3 of No Longer Human. What's the anatomy of crime? I said. Fringe tranquility, crime. What's the anatomy of crime? This is a hard one. The law, of course. Horoki answered flat. I look at his face again. Caught in the fishing red. I'm sorry guys, my mother are going out for a while. Caught in the flashing red light and a neon sign on a nearby building. Horoki's face had the somber dignity of a relentless prosecutor. What's that? Boy Mo. The Moon Over the Mountain by Atsushi Nakajima. Gilded with Crowded Pride. A novel by Atsushi Nakajima, in which failed poet Li Zeng comes to terms with this transformation into Konzian tiger. Unlike the fable upon which it is based, the novel focuses on Zheng's internal distress at his transformator. The low rank shafted his pride. His pride. I can't wait. In the last year of the Tanbao era, Li Zeng, a bright young scholar from Longjing, passed a top civil service examination and was sent to be an officer in Jiangnan. However, obstinate and purpose as he was, the low-rank Shafit is right. Leaving his position almost immediately, he returned to his hometown, cut off all social interaction, and devoted himself to poetry. Rather than bow to vulgar official, he wished to etch his name in history for years to come as legendary Poe. No one understands this feeling. Oh, how dreadful, how miserable, how sad. I have forgotten what it's like to be human. No one understands this feeling. No one. They could not, without going through the same thing. That's the end of it. Collect more of this. How many is there? 24 billion. So yeah, I guess that's all for today's video, because I don't really think I'm gonna have a lot more. Like they're gonna come like in the future, but as of now, no more. But no more. But no more. It's hard. Love hard. Love hard, dude. Love hard. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys again in the flipping future. Flipping future. Gonna collect ego, and then we gonna publish next video. Yeah, cakap paham puncak. The Metaphylaxis Frank Alpha. That's the next chapter. That's the next books. We're also gonna get Straight in the Gate by Andre Gide. First Love by Ivan Turgenev. Samakuto by Santoka Taneda. I can click that. The Miner, Natsumi Sosike. Notes from Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky. The Mist of Sleepers by Albert Campus. Whoa, bonus! The little win insane over there. The Mist of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Alice's Adventure in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Like all of this book have like its own deep meaning. People in literature will understand it. It's deep. The Little Princess, Anthony de... Focus. I need to get all of this. Little Prince, Anthony de Savian. I don't know what the flip that mean. How to say that? Can you just not? That's too much. This is too much. The Work of Edgar Allan Poe by Edgar Allan Poe. Dongan Marga, Yomei Kususaku. Yeah, I guess that's all for today's. I'ma see you guys again next time. Hope you guys have a fun time hanging out with me, watching my video. So gonna see you guys again in the future. Yeah, sorry that I got to go. Sorry that I got to go. Sorry, got to go. Sorry that I got to go. Sorry that I got. Okay, I should just stop. Yeah. The next one I'm gonna collect enough for me to get Girls Opposal Between Sanity and Madness, as well as What's Interested in Me. He was very bored. Impulse. Aren't you? Are you always this way? I'm reading, let me be. So, who are you? Okay, it's just we're gonna like read number 5, 6, 7, and 8, which I'm gonna have a lot more stuff. So now I'm just gonna check out all this stuff, all the feature. So gonna see you guys again in the next time, in the next video. Brian, Audi Spaghetti-O. Bye bye.